Okay, so I gave you a lot of problems over right triangle trig, and then I gave you trig identities, which I know you hate. So this assignment should not be too difficult, but I wanted to get you ready to do your unit circle, so I need to remind you how to do this. So we're converting from radians to degrees and degrees to radians. Remember, on your unit circle, I'm gonna draw a little bit of a unit circle. Well, I'm doing that. So in your unit circle, remember a circle is from 0 to 360 degrees. And half of that is 180. And it's also, in radians, it's from 0 to 2 pi. So half of 2 pi is pi. So this is the conversion that we use. Pi equals 180, just like we use 12 inches as 1 foot when we're converting inches and feet. So this is the conversion we are going to use. When we convert from radians to degrees, so you have radians, you want degrees, you are going to multiply by 180 degrees over pi radians. And when you want to go from degrees to radians, we multiply by pi over 180. Okay, so the first two we're converting to degrees. So I have radians, I want degrees, I'm going to use this. So I'm going to take 4 pi over 3, and I'm going to multiply by 180 over pi. Your pi's cancel out, so you're left with 4 times 180 divided by 3. And you can just type that in. If you have a calculator, you can do it there, or you can do it on your phone. And this is 240 degrees. And if you have a unit circle handy, you can also look at that for a lot of these questions. For number 2, I'm going to take pi over 8 and multiply that by 180 over pi. Your pi's cancel out, so you're left with 180 divided by 8, which is 22.5 degrees. Now that one is not on your unit circle, so but, I mean, we solved it. We're good. I didn't write the quizzes code for this. Oh, I have it. I'll write it down in just a second. For number 3, we're going 2 radians. So I'm going to take this number and I'm going to multiply it by pi over 180 this time. Remember, you don't want to multiply your pi. You want it to kind of tag along. So you're really just simplifying 210 over 180, which is 7 over 6, and bring your pi along. So it's still in the pretty radian mode like we like it. And 45 degrees, you should have this one memorized, but it's okay if you don't. So we're going to simplify 45 over 180, and this one is pi over 4, or 1 over 4, but that pi tags along, and we don't have to rewrite the 1. So this quizzes code I did not write on here, so I'm going to do it right now. This is 468507. And if you notice, on the last assignment I gave you, you're filling in a unit circle. Make sure, and I left instructions for you, but just make sure you keep a copy for yourself because you're gonna need it on the next round of packets. And I don't care if you guys look at the internet and copy, that's fine, as long as you have it filled out and you are ready to go for the next round of packets. So that unit circle, you're gonna send one back to me, and I'm gonna grade it and make sure you did it right. That way, if you didn't do it right, I know to tell you where you messed up, because I don't want you missing anything on the next packet. All right, good luck, guys. I miss you. I hope you're doing well.